Hey, it is the Gianu system, and I say that because hi, I can't say who it is. I know there's definitely a lot of E-presenting traits, but other than that, there's not a clear fronter at the moment. Um, so we have been addressing the trauma that has kind of led to OCD, and there's lots of things that led to OCD for us, including, in my opinion, a predilection already for it. Um, Biologically, I think that there are genes that will be more likely to produce OCD in a personality. So I think biologically we're already set up. And there wasn't just one event, but in dealing with one of the major players that has led to OCD, we have come up with an unexpected result. So we're kind of laid back just in general outside of like OCD. So the house needs to be clean. But we have been able to limit that to once a week. So there's a cleaning day once a week. And that kind of like puts out the fire in our brain for that. As far as like anybody else in the household goes, there's only a request for hand washing right before a meal, because we understand that bacteria are helpful and that our number one defense is our own natural bacteria biome. So we've been very intentional about not having our mental issues affect our family in a negative way as far as like that sort of thing is concerned. But as laid back as we are on things like, you know, we're just, where do you want to eat? Honestly, we're good with anywhere. What do you want to do? Honestly, we're good with most things. So we're pretty chill when it comes to activities and even with parenting, we're a lot more chill than a lot of our friends. We just have a couple like hard lines, like this is where our line is. So one area that stands out very much though that we are not chill is on our personal goals. So in school, once we were able to work through how to learn, because we're dyslexic and do have ADHD on top of being multiple. It is separate for us. Some people are misdiagnosed as ADHD when they're multiple. We are diagnosed as ADHD and we are also multiple. So once we learned how to learn on top of those difficulties, we became a straight A student and we stayed that way. We're very driven when it comes to like personal goals. So when it comes to things like our writing and what we want to get accomplished daily, while it's just our personal time, like this many words, this program, here's the schedule. We're really good at like self-motivating to, I said I would do these things, I will do these things. And there's definitely a component of OCD into it. If I say these things need to get done, they will get done. Everything else, I don't care. These things will get done. Well, in addressing the OCD and some of the root causes, we find ourselves having to relearn how to motivate outside of a compulsive need for self-perfection. As this is beginning to be addressed and healed, we are having to learn how to motivate ourselves toward goals in a way that is healthy, that is not disordered. And we weren't expecting that at all. And it's kind of thrown us for a loop because like this is just always been a component. It's easy for us to get started and do a thing because we have a goal. and we will accomplish our goal. And taking out this need for perfection, everything is like held less strong now. There's not this intake that you're just holding, and that's healthy. But we have to now find healthy ways to motivate and to stay on task. Things that you all have learned since middle school, high school, first jobs. How do I motivate and stay on task if I don't have a traumatic experience informing me that if I don't do this perfectly, everything will burn? So as we're removing this, I'm now going, I don't want to do that right now. I want to play video games or be on social media or read my book. And I don't have the structure where most people are learning in middle school and high school, and it's very structured to help with that. And I don't think it's going to be a big problem because ultimately we still have our goals that we love and we want to do. But we're going to have to find a healthy way to motivate ourselves to stay on task. Did I mention we have ADHD? To motivate ourselves to stay on task when we don't feel like everything will explode if we don't do it just so. Because that is, it's still there a little. I'm not going to lie. It hasn't just went poof, gone. It's still there, but as it's lessening its grip, we're like, oh, we can waste time today if we wanted to. No one would tell us otherwise. We work really hard running the house, taking care of business around here. Nobody really feeling that ADHD now. Really seeing how all these things kind of work together to help us stay functional. Because as I'm removing this dysfunctional piece, going, oh, wait, now I have to learn how to actually hold this up in a healthy way. So that's what's going on with that. You can leave tips and tricks in the comments for good, healthy ways to do that. Anybody who has those, we are open to that. Please share them with us. Share with us any kind of wisdom you've picked up, and hopefully as we start picking up these healthy self-motivation habits that don't have anything to do with negative self-talk or maladaptive, like catastrophic thinking, maybe we can share with you our tips and tricks as well. And so yeah, that's it. I'm gonna get off here. Whoever I am. You can leave your guesses in the comments too. I'm open to that. That would be a fun guessing game. Some people are like, is it okay to ask who's out for me? Yes, it's okay to guess who's out too. Honey, I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. All right. I am avoiding writing right now. Did you know that? That I'm making this informational video to avoid doing the thing I'm supposed to be doing. So now that I've said that out loud, and you all know that, I'm going to go and do that thing. Because it's out there. You know that's what I'm avoiding. Okay, bye.